is Olafur Skulason and I'm from Iceland.
Ateş ve buz, volkanlar ve fiyortlar, karanlık ve kuzey ışıkları. Atlas Okyanusu'nun kuzeyinde volkanik, 103.000 kilometrekarelik küçük bir yer. En yakın komşusu İskoçya'ya 800 kilometre uzaklıkta yalnız bir ada. Sadece 332.539 kişinin yaşadığı ama bu küçük sayıya dünyaları sığdıran kuzey ülkesi. İzlanda. Björk gibi art pop, Kuskus gibi elektronik, Sigur Rós gibi post-rock devlerini o küçük sayısından 332.539'dan çıkaran bir ülke. Ve sadece 332.539 kişiden yaratılan bir milli takım. Son yıllarda dünya futbolunun devlerine kafa tutan Kuzeylilerin takımı. Olafur Ingi Skulason. Kardemir Karabükspor'un orta sahasının dinamosu 35 yaşındaki Olafur Skulason.
Olafur Skulason! 3-2 oldu.
Fylkir actually was my youth team, and I played there from 5 years old up to my first professional game or semi-professional game. Because in Iceland we don't really have professional football. First team game there at 17 was a great experience for me to play with men and to have 2 seasons with the first team in Iceland before I left for the professional game in England. In 1990 in Italy, I think it was. I supported England when I was younger, and England had a good tournament there. I think they got to the semi-finals. So I sort of vaguely remember I was 7 years old, so that's probably my first memories of a World Cup. I remember also Cameroon was there and Roger Milla was there with his goal celebrations. So I think that's probably the first memories from a World Cup, yes. Good years. I was in England with Arsenal these 4 years. Was a great school for me. I had always been an Arsenal supporter as well, so it was a dream come true to go there. Fantastic time, learned a lot, saw some fantastic football, and I was very fortunate and lucky to train and watch some of the best players in the world at that time train and play, and at that time Arsenal were really at the top of their game. 2003 and 4 season. I think we went through the season without losing a game, and to be there and witness it all was fantastic. Obviously, just a great experience and fantastic to watch and see.
First time it's happened for over 100 years. Played 38, won 26, drawn 12, lost exactly none.
$5,638, no idea. Okay, it's a big difference, of course. You know, I've been now in Turkey for 3 years, and first year in Ankara and now in Karabük. Karabük is obviously a smaller place. It's a small city. It's very culturally Turkish. It's quiet and it's you know, it's a nice place. You can stay here and you can focus on your football. There is no distractions. This is, like I said, a small traditional Turkish town, hard-working people coming from the factory of Kardemir. Doesn't really mean that much. I mean, I'm not a very superstitious guy, but it's my number, and it has been my number now since I came to Karabük. Also with the national team, I have that number. You know, I had always number 8 when I was younger. I had 22 in Gençler, so I'm not really too fussed about numbers. But you know, 16 had one of the biggest and best midfielders I ever saw play, and that's Roy Keane.
From Giggs, onside Roy Keane, and the first goal for Manchester United. Into Sharp.
Keane wants it again, and Keane has got it. Roy Keane for Manchester United. Absolutely wonderful.
You know, I'm a defensive midfielder. Obviously, I try to play as tactical as I can, play simple, try to win the ball and play simple. I try to let the more creative players, you know, get the chance to show themselves, and you know, I try to pick up the pieces, and if they lose the ball, then I try to be there as a safety, sort of. So you know, that's my style of play, and has been for the past few years, and I enjoy it.
Come on, no!
That's the population, I think, of Iceland. It means, you know, it's my home. It's my home, and it's where my family live, and it's a wonderful little country in the middle of nowhere, and very beautiful country, and the people are fantastic as well. So it has a special place in my heart, of course, because that's my home. So I'm very proud of being Icelandic, and you know, it's different from everywhere. It's a unique place, and I'm very proud of it. When I was young, you could only play 3-4 months a year, you know, on grass, because of you know, the weather is the winters are harsh, and and it's difficult to grow things in Iceland. So grass was patches of grass were difficult to find to play football on in Iceland. But with the indoor pitches we have now, full-size pitches inside, it has done so much for Icelandic football. You know, we've always, through the years, brought good characters, good strong players, but technically maybe not that good. But now we've managed to combine the two. I think that's the biggest reason for Icelandic football be on the rise. I've been to Russia once. I played a Europa League game against Rubin Kazan there a few years ago when I was playing in Belgium, and I didn't see enough of it. But you know, I think it's a great big country, of course, and I believe they will make a very good World Cup. I think it's one of the most difficult groups in the World Cup this season. Some people call it the group of death and etc. But you know, we wanted to get, you know, one of the big nations like Argentina is a dream for all people of Iceland to see their team against teams like Argentina, Brazil. They are, of course, one of the favorites to win the tournament, so we're happy with that. And Nigeria obviously are the best team in Africa right now. And then Croatia we know very well because we've had them in our group and for the World Cup qualification last time as well. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be, I think, it's going to be very tight group, and I think, you know, all the teams will take points, and hopefully we will take more than the others.
Humansson uzun mesafeli kullandı yine. Arnason gol pozisyonu. Ragnar Sigurdsson beraberlik golü. Ragnar Sigurdsson. İki Sigurdsson bıraktı. Ragnarsson. Sigurdsson ve gol. Johansson hatası. Sigurdsson'un golü. İzlanda 18'de öne geçiyor.
20 November 2003. Yes, of course, very proud. Been a long time ago, but it was fantastic. I was 20 at the time, and it was a friendly game against Mexico, and it was just a fantastic opportunity and a fantastic experience for me. You know, had been through all the youth Icelandic teams, and to finally get that first team game was a fantastic experience. For example, in Iceland, it's very family oriented. I mean, the whole family goes to the game. It's not only the men or etc. It's the whole family goes. All the children, the wives, the women, the men, everybody, and it's a good atmosphere. And especially in the last few years, since we've grown as a team, the support has really grown as well. And you know, I was very proud of our fans in France. They caught all the headlines. Everybody were talking about how fantastic they were, and they behaved fantastically well, and the atmosphere was unbelievable.
İzlanda. Dünya Kupası'nın kulbundan tutmaya çalışan devlere zorluk çıkarmaya hazır bir kıta. Çelik gibi sinirlere, soğuk diyarların dayanıklılığını katan vazgeçme nedir bilmez Kuzeyliler. Ve bu inatçı takımın emniyet subabı Olafur Skulason. İzlanda ve Olafur Skulason. Ateş ve buz gibi.
Watch us on TRT this summer. Görüşürüz.